Congratulations.
Thank you guys so much.
So I'm going to ask first about Mr. Benoit Blanc. This feels like the first time we've actually seen him genuinely uncomfortable with the circumstances of the murder, and having it to do with the tension between the logic that he relies upon and the apparent miraculous nature of the murder. Can you and Daniel talk a bit about what it means to have Blanc evolve throughout the series and why it was so important in this film to kind of set him back on his heels a bit from the beginning?
Yeah, you want me to take that? Please. Well, and Rama, thank you again, and guys, thank you so much again for being here. We appreciate you so much. Yeah, I think, again, like I said when I introed the movie, one of the kind of inspirations for this was Chesterton's Father Brown mysteries, and part of the thing that he does in that that's so amazing is he, I think it's a really great kind of peanut butter and chocolate fit, sort of the notions of human grace and fallibility and all of those things in the murder mystery genre. I think if you kind of take both those elements of those seriously and put them together, they can be special. Blanc, I don't think it's not like his compass ever wavers in terms of there being a miracle here, but the thing he learns from Judd ends up being something much more important to him, I think, which is the notion of doing something, an act of grace for the person that he usually would be nailing, I guess.
I'm just going to speak to this reception is just like... so special for years ago when I was in Turkey.
If you want.
No. Josh.
Ryan, you've spoken about casting your films like putting together dinner parties, so I want to ask what the process was for all of you coming to the project. How did you establish the rapport? What did you bring to the potluck? Answer it however you wish.
Right. Well, yeah, I mean, Ryan sent me the script, and I was a big fan of the first two movies, and I knew Daniel a little bit via Luca Guadagnino, and very good. And I read it very quickly and loved particularly this idea of two priests who believe in the same God, but have completely two polar opposite views of that God. One is a loving God and a forgiving God, and one is a sort of fearful, hateful Josh Brolin God. And so it was a really very quick decision for me.
Well, when I got the phone call, it was like, something out of heaven. I never thought of myself in one of the Knives Out movies, and I was so thrilled to be included, and then to hear about everyone else who was in it. We just became this wonderful, ensemble company. And we kept each other company through the whole shoot. Always in our tent wherever we were, laughing and sleeping and reading and getting to know each other. It's one of the great gifts to have such an intense experience with people that you know will be your dear friends for the rest of your life.
So basically what Glenn is saying is it was an orgy. Thank you.
Freddie, you're first.
Oh God. Really, Josh? The question was, I think I put myself in this movie. I met with Ryan, and he didn't. offer me anything, but I instead offered up myself to be in the movie. And he goes, I think you should read the script. And I'm like, nope, I don't need to. I'll do it. And he's like, you should read it. And I'm like, okay. And then I read it and I'm like, I really want to be in it. And that's kind of how it happened. This has been a dream, like an absolute dream to work with everybody. And one of the greatest productions I've ever been on. And probably will ever be on. So thank you, Ryan.
I remember the enticing offer being, if you want to come to this party, you're going to play a really sad dad. I'm like, all right, well. I love the idea. I mean, because I love Ryan and I love these movies, and it's kind of like winning the lottery. I feel like you don't get opportunities like this to come work with some of the most tremendous talents out here, and I find it a great honor and a great blessing to be here. Appreciate it.
You have to know that we had not seen this movie until you saw it right now. So, we're all in shock and we're thrilled to work kind of.
It's so funny as you say that, because one of the things I felt in that scene, I got so emotional in that moment when Josh was holding you, Glenn, and when you looked up and said, you're good at this. And I think one of the reasons is because we all felt like that every day watching each other, right? Like we would watch somebody, you get called to be on a team of like all-stars, and you just sit there and watch each other breathe life into these incredibly written characters. And we were constantly in awe of each other and inspiring each other and goofing off to try to mess each other up. And it just was such a delight. So I agree, you get the call from Ryan. And also, I mean, Daniel's such a phenomenal leader. And he's obviously the through line of all these films, and the opportunity to work, to be part of Daniel's legacy is so fun and so extraordinary. But you know that anybody who signs up to do this movie is signing up to be in a company of actors. That an ensemble production means we're gonna share the weight, and we're gonna share the spotlight, and we're gonna share in this play together. And so there was just so much generosity within the company and real genuine love. And it's so fun to watch it with you all, because it feels like you all had maybe a tiny bit as much fun watching it as we had making it.
Yeah, it's true. Sometimes when you have, the process, doesn't necessarily equal the product, or sometimes you have a great time doing something and the product doesn't match the fun time that we had. But it really isn't PR speak. I hope you're picking up. We had an absolute ball together, and to be able to watch it, I think it's a symbol of Ryan's generosity and sense of cinema and theatricality. That he said, no, I want you guys to watch it with you guys, and to watch it here in this beautiful theater is just such an honor, and it was such an honor to be part of this team. So thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm still in shock after saying that. That was a wild ride. I mean, thank you so much, Ryan, for letting me be part of it. This is what it's about. I mean, big swing and a freaking home run. That was awesome.
Yeah, wow, I can't believe, I'm part of this, Ryan. Honestly, I remember my agent told me that Rian Johnson wants to meet with you for his next Knives Out movie, and I was like, the one with all the A-listers. So, I'm just in awe of everyone here. I've been in awe of Ryan's work, and it's just a pleasure to be part of this, so, yeah, thank you.